What?
99. Episode 99. Welcome. Woo. Don't Be Sour podcast.
Welcome.
The boys, everyone yet again in the last Mona podcast, doing great.
How's it feel?
A lot of people were saying,
You're married when they're watching this.
He's married right now.
Yeah, I'm
Legally,
married.
you're married. You can't back out now.
Not only, well, no, you have to get the officiant to sign it, and then you got to bring it back to the courthouse.
That happens at the court or at the wedding?
Yeah, so yesterday we went and got our official document. Yeah. It's like $75 and you can get married, which I didn't know. You have to get that document and then you have to wait at least 72 hours before the ceremony. If we waited until if we forgot to do it yesterday, you would have had to go get a judge to make a pardon to have him allow the ceremony to be that close to the document. I think the idea is so you don't get the document and then rush into it. You have 3 days to you got to wait 3 days.
Yeah, a return period.
Yeah, it's a return period.
Well, congrats. Yeah, you're married as of watching this video.
I'm stoked.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll be hungover Sunday?
Yeah. A friend asked me if I wanted to play golf on Sunday, and I was like, "There's no fucking way that's
Joe,
happening."
you better be really good at golf now because
I'm playing today, and we're all going Friday. Friday morning, we're all playing the boys.
I know. I'm
I feel like everybody's gotten so good, and I'm still not good.
No, Max sucks.
Way better than I am.
I was pretty good for my first time.
I'm hoping David's really good because David bought an expensive set of clubs. He's been practicing since he goes to the range all the time. I expect David to be good.
We're gonna play just
Friday.
like we played on
Same group.
Well, we can just do the same. My shots won't hold us up.
Yeah, but I think we do the same groups, or want to split it up a little bit different.
Wait, I want to go back a second. You said I suck, right?
You're actually pretty good for playing twice.
Okay, but you said I suck.
You're naturally decent at stuff though. We went to Top Golf and you hit a couple balls. I'm like, damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah, one time I was a janitor at a community college, and I would just walk by classrooms sometimes, and if there'd be equations on the board, I would just go in and finish them. And my best friend was Ben Affleck. This is a perfect segue because you said I suck that I want to talk about because I've been getting this for a long time, and I really want your opinion, and I want you to be honest with me.
Yep.
In the last video, or last podcast we did, we talked about your running, and I was like, "You're slow. Look how fast I am."
You got ate up in the comments.
Basically,
people are mad. Well, I don't read the podcast comments.
You should. People really like you. Unfortunately,
no. I think I thought it.
I don't think you should read the comments.
Yeah.
I get two things. One, they're like, Max, you don't have to make it about yourself. It was about Christian running, not how fast you are. And
you did do that.
What the?
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
It'd be the same if I'm like, bro, I did golf. I hit it at 200 yards. You'd be like, that fucking sucks. I hit 300 yards.
I deal with this because I have the coolest cars in the world. I deal with this with cars sometimes where someone will be like, hey, look at my new car. And it's a 350Z. And I'm like, oh, that's a really nice,
was that a jab?
No. I'm being serious. But I'll be I'm still going to actually look at it and I'm like, oh, look, that's really nice. I like the wheels. I like all that. Where I think you would be like, oh, I have a McLaren.
So you're saying
you wouldn't even look at it.
You looked at my running. You're like, yeah, he's running.
Yeah, I think he could have been like, that's really, I'm really proud of you. Instead, he was like, I double that speed.
I think the biggest question is, do you think that friendship is about tearing down your friends when they do something that you're like, that wasn't very...
1,000,000%.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think it's mean.
Yeah.
No. Because I've been this mean my entire life and I would have no friends. Apparently people still want to hang out and I still will if someone does something and I think it sucks, I'll be like, dude, that's not very good.
I'll actually go on the record here and say that was my high school and middle school. All we did was talk shit to each other. Mm-hmm. And then when I first met Christian, we were pretty good about it. But then some of the other friends in the friend group, I guess I didn't understand that. I feel people,
Joe stirred the pot.
Yeah, well, and then people would be in the comments Joe's such an asshole to his friend. And it's no. I feel like that's just how my friends,
Yes.
It's you walk in the room what's up, pussy? That's just part of it.
Yep.
But a lot of at least the influencers that I've met aren't like that.
Nope. They're sensitive.
They'd come in town and I'd pick up the wrong vibe and I'd say something and they'd take it seriously. You're mad at me? And I'm like, no.
The easiest way to group our level of humor and ability to take and receive jokes, I think is if you lived in and experienced and enjoyed the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, that is the era of talking shit all the time. Do you even know what I'm talking about?
I've never played with a headset.
And that's why Christian is super nice.
Christian was typing messages in RuneScape though.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Lobsters 250 GP.
in RuneScape, would people
yeah, but they
tell you that they bang
block
your
out
mom?
curse words, so you had to use at signs and stuff.
Bro, banging moms was the least bad thing. That Modern Warfare 2 was nuts.
Everyone on
people
Call
told
of
me
Duty,
to kill myself on a daily basis.
Yep.
Oh, dude, if your mic
I was never good at shooting games.
If your voice cracked or your mic had a fan noise in the background, you just throw your Xbox away, dude. Yeah, no,
Hey,
that was rough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a random thing to ask for
Well, I have something to go
this
off
off.
of the AI thing if you want to.
Okay.
Did y'all see the Tesla? That happened since the last time
The Tesla event.
The Tesla event.
I did
the
not see
Cyber
that.
Cab, and more importantly, is it Odyssey robot? Is that what they're calling those little fucking things?
Yeah, the little Autobot thing.
Would y'all buy one?
Yes.
For $30,000?
Yep. Wait, the car or the robot?
No, the robot.
Yes.
Dude, it is straight out iRobot. I mean, like it is
There's
scary.
like a lawsuit, right?
I don't know about that, but
the
like,
AI
I mean, it's like
robot
the
show.
future of like it's going to kill you. We are on a trajectory, and I feel like Elon's the one that's all the time like shut it down, like we can't let it get too far. And I'm like, you're doing this. This robot's going to kill you.
No, I think that it actually. I would buy one and have it do all the things that I don't want to do.
Yeah,
I'd have
until
it, like,
someone hacks into it and it fucking kills you in your sleep.
I would have it mow my lawn. I would have it do my groceries.
What's the liability on a robot? Like if you buy that robot and it's mowing the yard,
What's the
and
insurance?
That's what I'm saying. It's mowing your yard and it accidentally goes on your neighbor's property or like hits your neighbor's car with a lawnmower or something. Are you liable? Are you responsible for your robot's fucking problems?
Tesla?
I don't know. I mean, that's a good.
I think that you're liable. Yes.
Okay. What are you doing over there?
I'm trying to get a better hardcore roast of you.
It's not going to do it. I don't post anything. It can't watch videos. Use my Instagram.
These 5 photos tell me that.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn it. So what'd you think? I'm getting off track here. I'm getting distracted.
Yeah.
I thought the Tesla event was sick.
I thought it was sick. I just don't like the robot.
I think the idea of him doing the robo-taxi where he's like, it's a genius idea. He's like, okay, I'll make it $30,000, so it's relatively affordable.
Are they both 30,000, the taxi and the robot?
I don't know the robot.
The robot was 30. I think starting
the-
at 30 or
what's the
something
taxi?
like that. I think
30. But here's the crazy thing, right?
Like you buy a taxi?
It's autumn. Yeah, it's a car you
was
can buy,
about
but
to
it doesn't even
explain.
have a steering wheel and stuff. So it only is full self-driving, and then you can buy it and use it to take you around places, or you can like enter it in a fleet of taxis, and then you get a cut.
The idea.
Unless you make money.
Yeah,
The idea.
go ahead.
You buy it for $30,000, and then you can immediately start making money from it, right? So it's a great concept because it's relatively affordable. You could buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just deploy them out. They'll go make money for you. And then it's like for Tesla, they're like more of them are out in the world. People are making money, but also we're taking over, like they're monopolizing on like the auto self-driving world because people are making money on it. It's not like the Waymo out in California where,
Can you imagine if we had that idea? Guys, we just got a great idea. Like that's wild.
I will say that Tesla, the more shit they do, the more I'm like, this is the biggest company. I mean, I think it already is, or close to the biggest company in the world, but like, it is like if those robots actually become a thing that's a household thing, or these robo taxis become like the most easy way to get around, Tesla stock's going to be fucking nuts. I mean, Tesla as a company is going to be.
Elon said that he's trying to have like the robots and taxis and everything by like 2027.
Yeah, he also said that self-driving was going to be ready in like a year in like 2016, and it's still not. I mean, every year he pushes it back a year.
I think I think there's always going to be skepticism of like, like what happens in this scenario? What happens if this? What happens if, it gets hacked? Like, I feel like they'll figure that out.
I get car sick in the back of Teslas all the time.
Well, luckily this is only the front of Tesla because they only have 2 front seats.
I thought there's like 20 seats in these taxis.
No, that's a bus.
That's the bus.
Doing that too. They're doing a bus.
So what? Okay, so the car.
You can't buy the bus.
The
bus
car is like
for
2
cities to buy.
seats and it's like in the middle of the car.
Oh, I would buy that.
It's tiny.
Well, you couldn't drive it. You just
Yeah,
get
I mean, it
driven
doesn't
around.
even have a steering wheel. Like you have to let it drive.
I just don't know because I get sick in them, man. Like
Yeah.
riding in one, I get sick.
The concept is basically like, you get in the car and then
Grow up.
it's just like a lounge. Like you could take a nap, watch a movie, do work, like, and you just get in a car and you get to your destination. That's what he's basically saying. Like the future is.
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't like that.
I think
like
people are
driving.
ignorant to say that isn't going to be the future.
It is the future, and I think the robots are the future too. It just sucks that like.
Waymo's already doing it,
So,
and it has nothing but great
Let's go back to the
reviews.
robot. He gave an example when he was talking about the robot. He's like, it can babysit your kids, it can cook food and stuff. The movies you see,
It could
where
also
like,
crush your baby's head in one squeeze.
yeah, but like the movies you see, even outside of it attacking, when you see parents, like when we go to like restaurants and you see a parent and the kid's crying and they stick an iPad in front of them and they're like,
Imagine seeing that.
Well, like, dude, parents are going to just be like, hey, robot, go deal with the cry. Like, kids are going to be so fucked. Because like your kid's crying, robot take care of it. Kid needs a new diaper, robot take care of it. Like the robot's going to become their parent.
Yeah, but you either accept the future,
That future sucks.
or you just be an angry old man yelling at the robots
That'll be me.
who formerly yelled at clouds.
I'll be hitting them and shit.
Yeah.
I do that right now with scooters in Austin. I run those little fuckers over.
Bro, in LA, I
hate
experienced where Chase and I, my brother, ordered food and a literal little robot on wheels
A little one? A little box?
rode down the sidewalk from wherever it came. There was like people, it waited, allowed the people to go around it, and it came and it was like, here's your order. Open the box, take your food out. Little robot just drives off.
Wow.
And I'm like, this is the future.
Yeah, people were pretty upset at him though. It's crazy to see that like, so Tesla a couple years ago, they were the green company. They were the electric, so everyone loved them, right? Like basically everyone on the left loved them. Everyone on the right didn't love them. You had all the like, we love our diesel guys, like fuck
Here we
Tesla.
go.
No, I know. But if you've noticed recently, like ever since he came out in favor of Trump, but even before that, really like the Joe Rogan shit. Like now they like really don't like Tesla. Now it's like sell your Tesla and go get like a Toyota or something.
You know what I want to know? How does Elon Musk, being one of the richest men in the world, own one of the most valuable companies in the world?
Two of them.
He'll still like post on X and he'll post videos of him at, you won't understand this, but like at like level 140 pit on Diablo 4. And I'm like, bro, he'll post stuff in a video game that's almost like he has the fire cape in RuneScape, and you're like, how did you have time to get that?
Yeah.
Like, and
I
he's
just bought an account.
no, bro. He did live streaming for hours.
He probably has a lot of time, dude. He has thousands of employees. He probably,
He's tweeting.
I think he's the visionary behind Tesla now, but I don't think he's like sitting there all day like engineering and shit.
He's playing Diablo is what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be the same thing if I was worth $300 billion or whatever
like,
he's worth.
Where he's posting these games, it's not like you casually get there.
Yeah.
Like you have to really be playing the game to get to that level.
I remember when I thought I could play a lot of. I mean, just right now, I can't envision myself playing video games. But like when I was super busy, everything's going great. Oh, let me play some RuneScape for 7 hours a day.
I would come into your office. You were playing like at the office.
I know.
It was great.
This was a few years ago.
Are you playing any games now?
No.
I'm playing I never played the original, but I'm playing the remake right now of Silent Hill 2. Really enjoying it. It's like Resident Evil. It's like you're a guy. There's some zombie-looking things. There's puzzles. You got to attack.
Nice.
It's a little spooky.
Any game, I just get like 12 to 20 minutes in, I just like kind of lose interest.
I'm real big in the finals right now. Finals is a great game.
The Finals?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like a first-person shooter, but it's like a game show kind of thing.
You play new games all the time.
No, it's been out for a while. I think you'd like it. It's like on Xbox too. Imagine Call of Duty, but everything's destructible, and it's like 4v4v4v4, and it's a game show. So as you're playing, there's like announcers like saying what you're doing and stuff. It's really cool.
I want to say it was called Red Fraction. There was an old game I used to play when I was a kid where you could blow up anything. You could just blow holes in the walls for 30 feet and then just go hide in the hole in the wall.
That's how this game is.
Was it Red Fraction? I think it was Red Fraction.
You would probably
Red
like it
Faction.
then. Yeah, no. The finals is a sick game. A lot of fun.
I probably won't play it.
Did you play the Diablo expansion?
No, because I'm waiting. Because the Silent Hill remake came
Yeah.
out, which I'm having a lot of fun of it. I've put like an hour and a half into it, but it's like a 12-hour game to play. So I'm excited to play through that. Super spooky. And then Path of Exile 2 comes out.
November.
The beta comes out. Oh my God, I can't wait for that game. That's an actual game that I told Taylor that I'm like, hey, like that weekend, like I'm really going to be putting in some time to this game because I've been looking forward to this and I just really want to play this game for like a period of time. It's kind of weird. You have to you're like, hey, heads up, I'm going to be unavailable for a video game.
Yeah.
Can you do that as like a middle-aged 30 married man? Or is that like...
I think you're good. I think as long as you don't like have kids, I feel like it's okay. As long as you don't like give up something important to play the video game, I think you're okay. I think the issue is like if your kid has like a recital and you're like, sorry, not coming, Poe came out, you're on your own, kid, then you're probably a bad dad.
Yeah, I could understand that.
I don't know. But then, I mean, I remember playing COD and you'd like hear people on the mics and like babies are crying in the background. All the time you hear like babies crying in the background when you're playing like someone on the other team. It's like, you have a fucking kid. Go take care of the kid, dude. Stop playing COD.
They'd be like, well, I can't pause the match. I got to keep going.
Yeah, it's online. You don't understand.
Hey, here's a situation, random thought. If you were on the first date with your significant other, okay, and it's the first time you are at their apartment, house, whatever.
Yep.
You went to hibachi for dinner.
I had hibachi last night.
After hibachi, your stomach's grumbling. You need to go to the bathroom. Okay? You go to the bathroom. You realize that the toilet's and you clog the toilet. And you look around and there's no plunger. what would you do in that situation? You've clogged the toilet.
Tell us staff somebody clogged the toilet.
No. You're at their house.
Oh.
First time being
They
at their
are
house.
staff.
You went in there. You're like, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, clog the toilet. There's no plunger.
I wouldn't have gone to the bathroom.
What would you do?
I wouldn't go to the bathroom.
You have because you needed to.
You got to be like, I need a plunger. Your thing's broken. Yeah, I fucked it up.
No, I think I'm going the other route. I think I'm going to light the house on fire, and we have to leave.
Okay.
You're not going to know that happened, but
This is gonna sound gross, but I think
you use your hands.
I think I would hand it. I think I.
What are you going to do with your hand?
What do you
What do you mean hand it?
You break it up.
What,
What else do
you
you
have to
do?
get down in because you got to push.
What
it.
else do you do?
What if the blockage is deeper? You know,
You got to I got
no.
small hands. You'd have to punch.
that's not coming off.
bro?
then
That
you,
smells not.
Then you
no.
wash.
No, your arms just smell like
gross.
shit for a while.
So you would just go to the girl and be like, "Hey,
This is a disgusting conversation.
No, hold up. It's the
It's a
first
seri-
date, right?
first time you're at their house,
I think I just write the relationship off and leave.
you would just leave."
I think I'm never talking to her again. We're not going on any more dates. I'm leaving.
Man,
That's a rough one.
that is a rough one.
Yeah. I mean, I think the realistic
up.
answer here is, yeah, Christian's right. You got to go get a plunger together and you got to take care of it. You can't let them be the ones that have to, you know.
So you would just go to the girl and you would go to Heidi the first time and be like, "Listen, how would you have the conversation? I'm Heidi. Hey, Christian."
Need a plunger? There's a situation in the restroom.
That's probably pretty accurate.
And you stay here.
Or would you pull up your pants, try to find another bathroom without them talking to get the plunger to then sneak back into the first?
I wouldn't do that.
It's nuts to me that your just first idea is just start smushing poo
Yeah,
with your
that's
hands.
wild.
That's crazy.
I'm not saying that that's what.
Hey, dude, you're an outside of the box kind of thinker. It might have worked.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would be actually one of the most stressful things.
I don't even know if the first date makes it any better. I think even like a year in, I would still be like, fuck, what do I do?
What if you're at their parents' house?
Oh, even worse.
Joe's
What
like,
is the?
then I would hand it
isn't
for
like
sure.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yes.
Is that? Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, hope you're not using the bathroom. This little stuck. Is like, but, damn. Okay. Hey, so the hurricane that just came through,
Milton.
I saw a conspiracy
Oh,
that
yeah.
said that the government is trying to control the weather for destruction. Because I think they said that, first of all, they said that there was a plane that flew the exact path of Milton before Milton, as if it was like the test path of what it would be. So people think that the government is basically like has this weather technology that they can create hurricanes. Have you seen this?
Yes, I've seen that. It's so dumb.
That is the dumbest thing
Joe,
you've
give
ever
me-
said.
I didn't say it.
Does the technology exist? No.
No.
Maybe.
Like, do you think they can just shoot something in the air that's
I don't
like,
think they can create a hurricane. I would believe that maybe they could steer it a little bit or something. Maybe not.
Bunch of
No.
fans.
Yeah.
Tony Stark.
No, I don't think so.
man, dude, it's like my air condition the world thing, you know?
There are things. I can't. He's already yelled at me because I can't talk about it. But a friend of mine's dad worked at Lockheed Martin, big military contract company, and he was involved. So they have a thing called like their skunk works, where they work on like stuff that the public doesn't know about.
Sounds stinky.
And they're not allowed to talk about it or anything. But
he told me 'cause
There's
I'm-
there's like stuff that is leaked out. No, I've always every time I see him, I'm like what is this true or whatever? And he's like, shut up, Joe. I'm not talking about it. But there's stuff that's leaked out of there that I think like a lot of technology that we don't think exists. Like Lockheed has like confirmed they have lasers that will burn like 3-foot holes in like steel beams and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's called
no
a rail
problem.
gun. I've used it in video games.
I'm saying there's things that in our heads are like, oh, that's Star Wars tech, like that really does exist. So the idea that they could somehow have an effect on weather, like maybe.
Do you think
Maybe. Do you see? I mean, also, sorry, just on scale and like money here. So we just gave Israel a new missile defense system. There's $100 billion for this one missile defense system. So when I'm looking at it that way, like if we're $100 billion, it's like, hey, ship it over there, don't worry about it. Then like, is it crazy to think there's like some $1 trillion technology out there that's like doing some shit with technology for weather? It could be. Honestly, now I sound like a conspiracy guy. Maybe it is a possibility. I don't know.
Christian, what are your thoughts on, do you think the government has a lot of technology?
I'm ready for this election to be over because I think everyone's drawing, like just like trying to point fingers to like one side or the other.
Don't worry about the politics. Do you think there's like technology that does shit that we don't know about?
Yeah.
Do you think? Okay, here's some scenarios.
I watched this alien, like this guy that used to work whatever, and there's like these like I don't know, it's crazy technology. Yeah, there's definitely
Like the UFO stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that the government, if they wanted to, could like listen in on your phone?
Yes.
Yes.
It's called the Patriot Act. There's actually a thing about
What?
Yeah, after 9/11.
Have you not seen The Dark Knight?
If they suspect you of like terrorist things, they I think are fully allowed to like do whatever they want.
Yep.
Yeah, because that was the whole thing. Didn't was it Snowden or the other guy, Julian Assange? Somebody like brought out that Obama had passed this bill that allowed the government to like spy on any of its citizens as they wanted, and then he's the one that leaked it, and that's why he's like been on the run this whole time. I might be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure that's right.
Do you think aliens exist, Christian?
I think there's definitely life forms in this universe.
That's an alien.
Do you think they look like the aliens in the movies?
No.
With like their big spaghetti fingers?
No, I think. Have you seen the movie Life? Where they get that little like thing and they bring on their spaceship and it grows and like starts fucking murdering everyone on the spaceship.
Yeah, it'd probably be like a weird looking organism.
Yeah, like I think that's more accurate. It's like a little like a snake looking thing.
it's alive, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like a slimy, like
Yeah.
You don't think it looks?
multiple arm.
I've always
crawling.
wondered, you know, when people talk about time travel, wouldn't the theory be debunked unless they're just super secret that if time travel existed, people from the future would be here?
Yeah. Well, okay. Flip that logic on its head, and that's the people that believe we're in a simulation. They're going the other way.
What do you mean?
So the idea is like, look how far technology's come in the last 100 years.
Okay.
Okay. So at any rate, if we just continue progressing technology, even if it's slowly, in the next couple thousand years, it's not crazy to think that we would have computers with full-blown like consciousness thinking that they're people. So if you look at it that way, what's to say that like a couple thousand years from now, they don't have computer technology that does simulations to see like what happens when we drop a pandemic on the globe and let it run all the way through? And what if we're in that simulation?
They would let it run for like 100 years?
Well, maybe it's time's different, right? Maybe it's a quick simulation. But like us playing The Sims now, if you think technology is going to keep progressing, then what's to say a different civilization didn't progress further than we did, start doing simulations on different scenarios, and we're just living in one of those simulations? It kind of makes sense.
Do you think, you got a thought?
Have y'all seen that? It's like on Netflix. It's all those like pre-civilizations that like used to exist, and like all this crazy shit that they don't know how the buildings were formed and like the structures were made, and like, but then with the ice age, it all like washed away, and like, I think there was crazy technology way before us, way before the ice age,
Pyramids?
before that.
And then all like the statues, and there's like the underwater statues.
Yeah, there's just like too many.
Atlantis.
Sea levels have risen, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's an answer. Do you think
It's not an
Do you
answer.
think portals will exist where I could walk through a little portal and
I mean,
go to
someone
another?
will figure it out.
How would that work? You would
I
have
don't
to
know.
digitize your body.
You have to like move the atoms. Yeah, I don't know. I think the idea of like transporting atoms from one place to another is possible, not with a living thing though. Like I think it would like you would transport their atoms, but they would just be a pile of mush on the other side. I don't think you're going to put it back together.
I think you could be able to transfer your consciousness and to be like, I can go into another thing, but it's like my mind is put into another version of a body. It's not technically my body. I'm laying like, like this.
Yeah.
And I got sticky things in my forehead.
Well, yeah.
I think that exists.
Well, dude, have you had a conversation with? I have the beta, but once they come out with Apple Intelligence, have a conversation with the new Siri. She'll like hold a conversation with you, or ChatGPT 4.0 or whatever it is. I mean, if you said create a fake voice based on all your YouTube videos and all your knowledge and stuff, and put it into ChatGPT, and then said have a conversation with me, I think we're a couple years out from it being very hard to tell you're having a conversation with a robot or having it with actual Macs.
Damn, I would get really annoyed talking to me probably. And I would just be making fun of me the entire time, and I'd probably start feeling bad about myself. And
Yeah.
and then
And I think we talked about this before, but then that brings up the like, if it can replicate your consciousness and your voice, and they had like a robot version, if God forbid 30 years from now your wife passes away, and they say, hey, we can take her consciousness and stuff from then, put it in a robot and bring her back for you. It's not her, but you're never going to know it's not her. Do you do it?
There's a Black Mirror episode about this where basically someone dies, okay? So here's a scenario, Christian. Heidi your cat murders Heidi. Okay, it was an insane.
She gave it too much love. It
Yes.
scratched the shit out of her.
Correct. It's
Got her eye.
Yep, and it
Infected.
just correct.
Dies.
Terrible tragic situation. Heidi dies.
Yeah.
And then there's a company that goes, Christian, for $1 million, we can create an identical replica of Heidi. Like she'll look like Heidi, skin, feel like Heidi. She will use all of the past information that she's ever said, whatever, to see how she would talk, how she would react to situations. We'll put that inside of her head. The only difference, you can even get a little, woo, y'all can have fun time.
Yeah.
The only thing is, she just doesn't eat or drink. Do you think that's strange, or would you go, I would want that? Like, would you want this?
Hell no.
It would be Heidi.
No.
She would talk like Heidi.
No.
She would have skin on the outside of her.
No.
Damn, I think Heidi would probably be like, you wouldn't want. You don't think so?
No.
I mean, I guess it depends how like distraught you are, right? If you're super upset and like not functioning, and someone offers you that,
Then you're
probably
going
gonna be
into
like,
alter
okay.
reality.
Here's
What was
a
the
question.
problem in it? I mean, Black Mirror always goes wrong. So what happened in Black Mirror that made it bad?
I think I forget. I think she just started falling in love with it, but
Knew it wasn't real.
yeah, I forget. How about this? Would you, if they had the technology to clone your animal, so you could have the exact same person? If someone said Nala, we can clone Nala, and
Does it
so
start over as a puppy?
It would start over as a puppy. She would have the same. It would be Nala again.
I would.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be dead on though. Like, if
No,
there's
it
any,
would.
If there's any difference, then
they take the DNA. They're like,
I would do that.
do you think that's playing God? Do you think that's like not what you should do?
You're offering it. I mean,
yeah, because then you go down the whole rabbit hole like IVF and stuff.
Here's the
like
question.
if that's too far, then like IVF and
How
stuff's
much
too far,
money
right?
would you be willing to pay to have identical
Ooh, a lot. Get $1 million.
$1 million? So $2 million, you'd say Nala?
That we talked about this before on the pod too. How much money?
Oh no,
Yeah,
I
this
know
is
what
the
you're
hard
gonna
one.
say. No.
How much right now? Dude's on his deathbed, and they say, Max, it's going to cost. What's the number where you're like, no, like let's let him go? Like $100,000? Are you like no brainer? I'm paying $100,000 to keep him here, or is
no
it like
brainer, $100,000.
million?
Absolutely.
Okay, but then see the problem that I have. The person that asked me this is like, okay, what if there's like an age thing though?
Yeah,
if dude's
if he's
9,
already-
do you pay $1 million to potentially keep him here for another 2 years, or at that point are you like, dude, this gonna be such a rough. I've had that recently. Senna's only 4, but like I keep like seeing her in the morning. She's like gray hair on her chin now, and in my head I'm just like, I can't.
There's like a meme
need you
about
to
that.
stay
It's
here
like
forever.
It's like a picture of like a puppy. It's like a person, and they're like sobbing, crying, and it's like I'm thinking about when I'm no longer gonna have like my animal, and then it cuts to the dog, and it's like I'm 8 months old. Like, and it's like I can't like.
No, yeah, Senna has some gray hair on her chin now, and I'm already like I get emotional. when I
Nala's
look at her.
almost 12, bro.
Dude turns
But
5.
huskies can live just like 15, 16 years.
Not longer.
Yes. I mean,
Man, I thought golden doodles were 12 to 15, but it turns out they're 10 to 15.
See, okay, I talked to somebody about this the other day. You got to stop looking at it that way, right? Instead of Googling how long could a Doberman live, I'm now
What's the
Googling
longest?
what's the oldest Doberman in existence.
Ah.
Yeah, because then you find out it's like 20, and I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah,
I did start seeing. This is like a stuff like I feel like there's so much shit on the internet you don't know if it's true, but someone's like, new studies show that if you feed your dog blueberries from the antioxidants every day, it can prolong their life for up to 2 years. And I'm like, that sounds like some bullshit, but I'm going to get
Dude,
some
come
fucking
here.
blueberries. Like, I'm like, why not?
Yeah, it's the same people that are like, oh, stop eating this, start eating this, don't do this, don't like for a healthy life. And then it's like, bro, I had a great grandma that lived up 100,
Yeah.
smoking 2 packs a day, drinking Dr. Pepper. Like,
Yeah, my grandma lived to like 93 and
yeah, I don't know.
she didn't drink greens powder.
No, and then I know
It was-
people that are extremely healthy that get cancer at 50, and it's like I feel like some of it. I mean, I'm sure it is a good idea not to like fucking eat like shit, but also I
It's
feel
a little
like
bit
there's
of the-
no like, oh, do this and you're gonna make it longer.
Yeah, no, for sure. Hey, I want to talk about this wedding coming up.
3 days.
3 days. Wedding is on Saturday. I'll tell you what I've learned is I think there needs to be a reconstruction of the phrase black tie event because it is still seems to be the most
Yeah.
confusing thing.
I've had 3 people call me.
Yeah, because I get the 2 questions. I get one that goes, "Hey, does black tie mean I have to wear a tux?" And if it's like a black tie event, meaning I have to wear all black. Can I wear my shirt white? Like, or do I need to literally wear all black? And I'm like, they need to they just need to be like really formal.
Black tie, white shirt.
Black tie, white shirt event.
Well, that's the question I got the most is, do I have to wear a tie?
Yes. Well, no.
A black tie. Because typically a black tie, like if you just wear like a white shirt under a suit with no tie, that's still acceptable.
I would think black tie means it's like very formal. So
I'm doing bow tie.
You know, we all are, but like a random person coming to the wedding, like do they have to wear a tie or can they just wear a white shirt with a suit on, no tie?
You can't do no tie. I know it's like the cool vibe.
Yeah.
But
it's a Bradley Cooper thing.
It's what I like to do. And if someone's not a black tie, I don't like to wear a tie. But like if it's a super formal, then I think you got to do it.
I picked my tux up today.
Did you know the rehearsal was you have to dress
Friday.
up?
Yeah, but not black tie.
I don't have like nice clothes.
I'm wearing the tan suit from your wedding.
I have my suit or my tux. That's it.
You don't have like
I don't have
a button-down shirt or like a polo.
I've got like a knitted polo. Could do that.
Listen,
go to Men's Warehouse in Sugar Land on the way home and just grab a shirt real quick.
The thing is, when you're so big and muscular, and,
they'll
your
it.
body like shreds and bolts,
but
it's just impossible.
They'll tailor it. I bet they do it today. They'll do it the same day.
How have you've gone to so many events?
I spent so much money to buy suits, custom suits, and I got them in 2022.
They don't fit.
They don't fit. Nothing fits. Yeah.
That's because you're too damn big.
Yeah.
I'm wearing the tan suit from his wedding to your.
Well, let me tell
rehearsal.
you. So
sorry. Is rehearsal dinner? I bring my date to the right.
Yes.
Or is it only people in the wedding?
See, that's a question. I think you would bring your date, but she's not in the
wedding
party.
But I think the wedding party brings their dates to the rehearsal dinner.
I am leaning towards yes, you do.
All right. See, I don't know anything.
No, I would assume yes. Okay, so we're doing the wedding Saturday. Weather's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a high of like 82, so around 5:30 it'll be like low to mid 70s, really nice. It's gonna be sunny. Taylor was stressed out that it was gonna be raining because we have the ceremony, which is like the I do part. Then we have the cocktail hour, which is right after that. Both of those are outside, so that's gonna be great weather. And I'm really looking forward to this event. And then after the event, we're going to Alpha Land.
Maybe.
Because this comes out after.
How many people do you think are going to make it to Alpha Land? I'll do a head count.
I don't think I am.
I'll do a head count when we get there, but what's your prediction?
I want to more than anything, but I don't know if it makes sense.
Absolutely less than 100.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 14.
14?
Well, because what time do we head to Alpha Land?
No, like 60.
No. What time do we head to Alpha Land? Midnight or like 2?
We put out an RSVP thing, and we already had like over 50 people
Yeah,
RSVP.
no, right now. Wait till everyone's drunk an hour away from Alpha Land and then figure out how to get to Alpha Land. That's my problem.
Yup.
And
you moved.
No. Even if I didn't move, the bigger problem is going to be how do I get, if we're at Alpha Land until 4, am I going to sleep on the floor? If we don't leave Alpha Land until 4, how am I getting home? No Ubers are running at 4 o'clock. How do I get from Alpha Land back to my hotel or something
I think
at 4
14 to 30 will be there.
That sounds like a personal problem.
I'm going to try to come. I'm doing everything I can, but I don't know how to get home from here, or not here, but Alpha Land at 3:30 a.m. Uber's not going to be a thing.
You just don't drink.
I cannot drink.
You know what? Taylor and I we had this kind of last minute ideas. I organized a limo for just Taylor and myself to go from the wedding venue to Alpha Land so that we can kind of have like just me and her, like, let's talk about what just happened. Like, let's talk about this wedding.
Okay.
Oh, I know what's going on. Okay, maybe. And then the limo is going to stay there, and then he's also going to give us a ride back to our house.
Why don't you go ahead and get like 10 limos for everyone?
We have a bus.
Yeah.
We have a charter bus taking from the venue to Alpha Land.
Oh, you do?
A real bus or like a Lake Tahoe charter bus?
No, it's a charter bus.
Okay.
Because it can fit like 60 people on it.
Can I so I'll definitely, okay, then more people will go.
Yeah.
If you're commuting them, they will go.
So I was going to leave my truck at the wedding venue,
correct,
ride the bus here. The problem for me is going to be how do I get from here
it's called
to the wedding venue?
It's Uber.
You think at 3:30, 4 o'clock there's Ubers?
Okay,
No,
I have an answer for this because
here's
the thing. Because we've had this situation before. People say, hey, I want to take the shuttle to the after party, but how am I going to get back to my car? This is where my big brain goes in. If that means you're going back to your car, that means you're going to drive home. So if after the after party, you're going to be even more drunk. So if you're already planning on driving, you're either going to be reckless and you shouldn't do that.
Sleep in the car.
or you're not going to drink. So then why wouldn't you just, if you're going to go back to your car at 3 a.m. after the after party, you would just drive to the after party. Not if you're drinking.
I just remembered I need to wipe the ski balls because they're kind of sticky. So I'm going to clean them and pump fresh air into the basketballs for the game. And I need to move a chair that I don't like out of the VIP.
Note: move one chair. No, I think there'd be a good amount of people, and like people like I think like Gareth. He's like I'm not gonna be drinking, and he's gonna have like a 7-person car. Like there'll be enough.
I thought about it. Sounds ridiculous, but I thought about just getting a hotel room in Sugar Land.
I feel I want to be belligerent.
Worst case scenario, can we just sleep
in Alpha Land?
in Alpha Land? Like, is there a place?
Bro, there's literally 12 restoration couches, all wide.
I'm like, if we're there, let's just say we stay till 4 in the morning.
I am
we don't
not
open till like 10.
We don't even get here till 1 something.
No, we'll get here at like 11:30.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought the wedding was at 12. We go.
No, the wedding ends at 11.
Oh, okay.
Like we're leaving at 11.
All right. No, that's okay.
It's just like we're going to a club.
And do you want to hear?
Yeah.
This goes up on Monday, so I can say it now because she doesn't know. I did get one little surprise at the wedding right at 11. So you can prepare for this. I already told the videographer. I got a minute and a half of fireworks going off, like over the lake at the wedding. So that'll be kind of a cool.
Some guy throwing black cats.
Ow! It's the the pops.
Max, I'm gonna be real with you.
Okay.
The cow didn't work out.
Shut up. With
No. I really tried. I actually did get a farmer with the cow on the phone and talk to him.
To rent a cow?
No, I was going to buy you a Highland mini cow because it was like an ongoing joke. And then I found out they're not that expensive. And I'm like, hold up, I could actually do this.
It's not about it being expensive. It's about
Where does
the
it go?
responsibility that I would have.
Well, no, but Taylor said she wanted it. So then Heidi volunteered for it to go to their house, but now they're not moving in time.
We're not demoed.
Moving. So I think I am going to get you a cow just later.
How about this?
When it can go to his house.
I would like to let you know when the tuning family is ready for a cow.
No,
Taylor
it's a
will
funny
be a
surprise.
little eager.
Yeah.
And I need to just regulate the timing of owning
It would be hilarious if I bought you a cow. It's just I can't find anyone to let me borrow the cow. I asked, like, can I just rent it for like a day? And they're like, absolutely not.
I don't think they have cow rental services.
They don't. So
Getting a dog soon?
Yeah, we're gonna get another dog towards the end of the year. Yep, it's gonna be real exciting. What do you guys think about me getting married?
Pumped.
it's a little late for us to have any problems with this. Yeah. You got 2 days here.
I know.
If I wasn't cool with it, I wouldn't have been cool with it the whole time. So I dressed up in a stupid fucking outfit and took photos and shit.
I think it's a good sign, and I don't know if that like even during the like when I was signing the wedding document, when I'm going through all this shit, I'm like pumped. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Good. Yeah, if you had any hesitation, it's probably not a good sign.
Yeah, no. And I think this wedding, because I have like an idea of what's gonna idea of the vibe, like of things, but I'm essentially gonna walk in and like experience. And Taylor as well, but she like kind of knows exactly the decor. Like I have no idea what it's gonna look like, but I think it's gonna be like sick.
Hey, I'm assuming you paid for the wedding?
Yes.
As someone who's never done that, do you pay? Is there like a deposit and then you get a big bill the day after the wedding, or you paid up front?
I can walk you through all of this. Yeah. So with most of them, they're like, here's the cost, and then depending on the vendor, they'll either have like, you got to pay some right now, some every like X amount of time. Like the videographer, for example, it was like split over like 4 payments. To me, I don't get why it would be over like random periods of time. And then I just got hit with the. At first, I thought I was like all kind of caught up, and I was kind of like, oh, nice. But then I need to pay it today. Actually, the final bill of everything.
Is that the big one?
The big one, and then I need to bring like a whole bunch of like cash envelopes for all the tips.
Yeah. But so you're 100% paid before the. I just didn't know, like, do you get a bill after your... Because that would kind of, like, put a damper on your honeymoon if you just randomly got, like, a $100,000 bill when you're
No.
sitting on the beach.
Are you guys doing a honeymoon?
Man, everyone keeps asking me this damn question. I guess that's, like, the logical thing. Yeah. And I almost feel like I'm letting people down when I say no, but, like... It's...
A little later?
Yeah, well, so one thought of it is, like, we want to go to, like, Greece. Taylor wants to go to Mykonos. I've been before, but, like, you really got to go, like, August, September, October. Like, those are, like, right when you need to go. Like August, September is like the prime time. I've been there in like June and it was kind of cold. I went with Daryl and there's nobody there. Like went to the beaches, there's nobody there. Even the Stafford brothers, when I said I was going, I went like, it was like a couple weeks before and I was like, oh, I'm going, or a month before, I'm going in June. They're like, why? I was like, oh, that's when we're going. They're like, No. Like, why would you go to Mykonos in June? There's no, like, it's not. Why would you go there? So we want to go. So we're like, oh, we'll delay it. But also, like, I'm just like, we have a lot going on, and like, we're about to build this house, and I'm just like, we're spending so much money that we're kind of like, when I do the honeymoon, I want to do it right, and I don't want to be like stressed, and I don't want to like do something. But you never know. Maybe
Hey, update on the house.
Still
No, nothing.
nothing. Yeah,
Did you
still-
pick out the floor? You know tile.
Oh,
versus-
Heidi-
Still waiting
Heidi
on
commented.
tile. Yeah.
she said that
You
it's
are
only
getting
going to be
all
like
tile?
10% of the house is going to be.
Technically, we need to divide it up, but it's like the whole walkway.
It's like Christian.
It's
All
still-
the
it's still-
bedrooms aren't tile.
It's still the interrupting of the master. It's
Have y'all landed on like colors and stuff? Or
We
you
just
still
haven't
going back
found the
and forth?
tile yet, so we're waiting on that. We decided the wall color. I mean, most is picked out.
Yeah.
It's just gonna. I think it's gonna be like 5 months.
I was trying to
5
find.
months before you pick the tile?
No, it's before we like move in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
I was trying to
I
find.
just can't wait for the pool.
Well, the pool's already done, right? You're not changing the pool.
Yeah, but like to be able to walk out in the morning and just like jump.
You're
in the
not
pool.
doing. You're leaving the pool up.
Yeah.
Okay. Haney mentioned about like plastering it again to change. I'm like, dude, don't.
No.
It's actually nuts. I've never seen a pool like that before, where the entire thing is tile. Like typically, it's plaster with like a little ring of tile. Your entire fucking pool is tile.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. It's
bougie.
Yeah.
Man, I was trying to find the comment from Heidi, and I can't find it. She commented on the video talking about the tile. She's like, everyone's freaking out, but I'm not going to do that much. Bro, has anything like, when are you moving in?
So we just
Like
did
5
this.
months,
I feel
4 or 5 months.
like, so like 8, okay.
Yeah, we're just taking the time.
So next year.
We've been so busy, bro. Like, I literally just got home last night or yesterday. Yeah, it's just like I feel we bought the house, super excited about it, but like we haven't been home. Like we've been nonstop, like just working.
Because you're grinding. Hey,
Did y'all go over there? Or do you go use the pool?
Only
and the
like when
basketball court and
Hanny
stuff?
needs to like meet with us.
Dude, I go over there all the time.
Yeah,
Like every weekend, I just go hang
and
out
that's
there.
it's just like we're not like. In my head, I'm like, we're gonna live this like slower pace like life, but I'm like, man, we're fucking busy. Like, you know.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
hey, before you ripped away from the most important topic of my life with this wedding, I have a couple more things I wanted to ask.
Okay.
What's your thoughts about wedding gifts?
I didn't get you one.
That's okay.
I'm hosting you a VIP, so
That's
I'm gonna
perfectly
get you
fine.
something.
I think
Y'all didn't even have a register. Y'all didn't even have like a thing to get gifts.
yeah, because I don't like asking people for stuff, and I know it's like everyone's everyone's situation's different, but like I've just never been like I want y'all to come experience it. I don't want you to like be worried to have to get me something, and I think if you travel for a wedding,
yeah, that's.
I think that's the gift. Like I think
We're not traveling.
no, I know, but like
Like my wedding?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
example, I'm like, if someone has to travel, like I wouldn't expect anyone traveling. I don't expect it in general, but like especially if you traveled to get here, and you've spent. I mean, everyone has to spend thousands of dollars, like minimum $1,000 to get somewhere.
I know what the cow is going to cost me, so I'll just find an equal or better gift that I can afford with the cow money.
I don't want gifts. I was just seeing if it's like,
No, I actually had a really good idea just now that I can. Yeah.
like were you and Heidi like?
Yeah, we were talking about a gift.
No, I'm talking about like for your wedding. Were you like, we want gifts from everyone?
Oh no.
What, so why? Like why?
Because
y'all
it
get any
was
gifts?
expensive as hell to go to the Caymans.
Yeah.
Did y'all get gifts?
No.
From no one? Yeah, your wedding was.
Expensive.
I went a little bougie, but like I easily spent $8,000 to go to Christian's wedding between airfare and the hotel. Dude, the hotel was like fucking $1,200 a night,
Yeah.
Good wedding though.
I mean, yeah, it was
and then
fantastic.
the plane
wedding.
ticket. Yeah, no, that was great. But that was the most money I've ever spent on someone else's event.
Also,
Worth
Taylor,
it
Taylor
for
says you
sure.
only have to do this if you do get someone gifts. Are you supposed to write thank you cards to everyone who came to your
Supposed to,
wedding?
yeah.
Or just people that get you gifts?
I don't think no one's upset if I don't get a thank you card. I'm not expecting it, but I do know that most people like sit down and do their thank you cards like a couple days after the wedding.
It's kind of like, hey, no one really sends a postcard anymore. Can't you just like text people, be like, thank you so much for coming to the wedding? It's not like a less thoughtful thing. I think it's just like the text. Okay, yeah, wedding's gonna be super cool. I know y'all are bored of that. So, how was the Olympia?
You know, it's the actual competition was great. C-Bum retired. It was crazy.
You retired?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He like
Like
his
Normo
last one.
Shores. Wow.
He won
no
and then
more
was like,
shows.
Yeah,
he won his Thix one, and then
But like, is he
retired. Done.
he's done.
no more Olympias or no more any bodybuilding shows?
Probably. I think he's going out on top.
Yeah, he's
6.
done.
Like,
Okay.
He's only 29 too.
That's crazy.
But the expo though, it's like nothing has changed. It's like when we used to go every year, it's like same entry, same, same.
a lot of people.
You remember when you used to go and like you couldn't really walk through the aisles?
Golden year. Yeah, and we would be like, Christian, Max. Now
it's like easily walking through the aisles. Not as many. There's still a good amount of like big brands there, I guess. But like, remember Optimum used to spend a ton of money and like.
I was just gonna say that.
It's like not like that now. It's like there's a few big booths, like 2 or 3, and then a bunch of smaller kind
I
of
bet
deals.
all the booths. I bet Olympia's charging less for booths this year because I bet people aren't as like. They're kind of like
everything now.
like why would I?
Yeah, it was definitely like underwhelming apart from the actual like competition. The expo was underwhelming.
I think on a side note,
Very happy we didn't spend a lot of money to go.
what do y'all think? I mean, y'all both own brands that kind of do that kind of shit. I would say not even the Olympia, just all events in general. I think nowadays it's so hard to justify like spend $100,000 to go to this event when you can get 8 times the reach on a couple viral TikTok videos. Like, I feel like it'd be really hard to justify like paying $100,000 to take a booth to the Olympia.
Well, that's
when you're going to make $5 in sales.
I think the
like,
new age thing is like you're hosting your own event, but
Yeah.
it's like it's tough for me because we got Outland, so it's kind of like a spot already. When I feel like I've kind of like made this place for people to come on a daily basis. But what brands don't do if they don't have that, they'll like do 2 pop-ups a year, right? And like go and build. But it's like okay, that if you fly all the athletes out, you're looking at like 200.
You're not making money
$250,000.
on the situation. It's just
I
it's
get
a
the
publicity
optics.
thing.
The optics are good, but like I don't know. I'm arguing with myself to do events like for Alpha.
But then
like
the other
pop-ups
thing too is like
next
they're
year.
already your target audience anyway. You know, like if Alphalete goes to the Olympia, everyone at the Olympia knows what Alphalete. You know, it's not like you're getting new clients.
No, I think expos are the worst investment. But I think
Yeah,
like
about with sour
hosting
strips.
your own events, it's good for like if you're doing it huge. But if you're not going to do it huge, it's almost like do we do it?
we have like kind of I haven't created like a super big structure for it, but like we'll get hit up. Even there was like a 5K event that's like one in Houston, which we do a lot of them. That wanted us to come to their event, but their fee was like $2,500 to set up a booth, and I was like, I don't really think because we're gonna be giving out product already. I was like, I don't know about that, and especially if we have to travel. Like when we've gone to Miami and New York for these free events.
Gymshark ones?
Yeah, it's like free,
Those are huge.
It's free event, but from the product that I'm giving out for free, I'm not making any money, and then flying everyone out, going to dinners with, now we have, I'll have to bring me and 5 other people, all the hotels, the travel. I mean, I'm like over $10,000. I'm like $10,000 to $15,000 to go to a free event. So it's not
and it's
free.
like if you put that $15,000 in Facebook ads, you'll actually make some money off of it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a hard. Even with the cabinet shop, even with car shows. Now there's like car shows like you want to get a booth at our car show for $1,000. Like no, I'm not gonna make any money. That's why I feel bad when you see these like companies come set up, like law firms will set up at these car shows and they hand out like one flyer. It's like you paid $1,000 so you could hand out one flyer and sit there in the sun all day. Like what are you doing?
Yeah,
I don't know why it would. Yeah.
Did you get stopped a lot at the Olympia? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Felt good. Felt real good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Still got stopped.
Did you get any lines?
Like I was, we were getting lines. We were like couldn't walk. We had to like go. Now I know just like if I want to get out, I need to go perimeter, and not try to walk through an aisle. But like if in any moment, especially with Heidi, if we're both together, like it's bad. It's a lot. It's good. Felt nice.
Yeah.
Felt wanted.
Hey, speaking of, you are wanted, bro. Hey, I'll tell you, I have been trying. So recently, I've been going through this. I've done it with my razor, my electric razor, my socks, and my underwear. I've been like, okay, like I really, like we'll start with socks, right? I had a bunch of Everforward socks, and I kept messing them up, and now I don't have Everforward anymore, so I can't have more Everforward socks.
Everforward socks were never the
They were
move.
the best.
Ask
Julia.
They
were the best
Maybe
socks.
something wrong with me, but my feet never smell.
There's a lot
For
wrong with
some
you.
reason, every time I wear Everforward socks, my feet fucking stink.
So you think that the sock?
It's the material. The sock is like holding. I don't know. Someone back me up on this.
Anyway.
I guarantee you. Yeah.
I have too many random socks. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go on Amazon and I'm gonna buy I'm gonna find a sock I like, which at the moment is this sock right here, just at the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
Really cheap, whatever. And I was like, I'm gonna get rid of all my other socks and I'm just gonna buy a whole bunch of this one sock so I can just grab the socks. I don't have to worry about finding the pair. It's been lovely. but I'm still like, I don't know if I'm in love. And I've been doing that with like the razor and try something different. And I've been doing it with underwear because I was like, I'm tired of having, not only have I had underwear that I've been wearing for like a decade, that's like I had when I was in like college, like some Hanes cotton ones. There'd be like holes and shit and I still wear them. I don't know. But I have all this random underwear. So I'm trying to find one that I'm like, okay, I want something that has like super minimal waistband, really comfortable. But
Christian's like, wait a second.
no, here's where I'm going to go. Here's where I'm going to go. I've been searching, and I'm telling you that I think your Alphalete underwear is superior to all of the other underwear that
The zero
I'm,
ones?
I'm wearing it right now.
I think I'm wearing them. No, I'm wearing the other Alphalete.
I would pull it down. The only
The
thing
zero ones,
it
right?
needs the pee hole.
I would like you to just make a like a silky pair.
Like the ones we used to do.
Yeah, just something not so rough.
But the problem is that if you're in your underwear, that fabric, because it's like spandexy and thinner, I don't know why you'd be doing this, but if you're bending down, like it's pretty sheer. So your butt cheeks are just showing. And like, what if someone's...
No. I love the new Alphalete underwear. Are wonderful in
I
like
love
a
it.
formal, like in jeans and stuff.
Yeah.
Or like work, no problem. But I don't like working out in them.
No, see, it
I
should
like
be the
I like
opposite.
the like stretchy.
You can't wear it informal because there's no pee hole.
See, I don't mind it there. I don't know. I really like linered. You should do linered shorts. I love linered
They're
shorts.
coming out Saturday. This Saturday.
Yeah.
The strike short.
Linered shorts is the best thing ever because one thing to put on, one thing to wash. You don't have to worry about. Like I wear linered shorts all the time.
You'll love them.
That's why I used to sell the shit out of those Ever Forward shorts with the liner because you don't have to wear it is the underwear.
No, I do that all the time.
But-
It's so nice when you work out in them and stuff. You don't have to wash two things.
If for any
it's nice.
reason you need to like change into clothes from that,
shit.
Yeah,
you have
that
no
would happen
underwear.
all
Dude,
the time.
I went to get my tux fitted last week, and the guy like gave me the pants, like try these on. I got in the like changing room and realized I'm wearing linered shorts, and I had to ask him like, do y'all have like a pair of underwear I can buy? And I had to buy a set of fucking underwear so I could wear them to put the. Yeah, I didn't even think about it until I went to put the pants on and realized I had linered because I couldn't try the tux pants on over top of my short. They were trying to tailor them.
Do you wear underwear at night when you just put on sweats like after the shower?
No.
I just wear underwear. I don't wear sweats.
What?
After my like I'm home, I'm not leaving anymore. I'm just wearing boxers the rest of the night. I don't wear like pants around the house.
Are you wearing a shirt?
Yeah.
That's so goofy. Can you imagine Joe?
What's that? What's that?
Just with like his shirt, like is your shirt long enough? It's your shirt's not covering your underwear.
That's kind of weird, bro.
Is that weird?
Yeah.
Oh, I do that all the
Wait,
time.
so your shirt is coming to the top of your underwear, and then you just have the underwear.
Well, so what do you sleep in?
Do you have a long shirt so it just looks like you have your little legs running?
I'm like a little frat girl or fucking sorority girl. What do you sleep in?
I sleep in.
You sleep in your underwear?
Mesh short because it's so silky on the on everything.
You guys are wearing underwear and shorts to sleep?
No, I just wear
No,
short or underwear.
My
do you wear?
favorite thing to wear is.
But you're freeballing in the shorts?
Yeah.
My favorite, I free ball, is the Ever Forward, the cotton shorts we came out with not too long ago.
Yeah.
By far my favorite thing to
So
sleep
I
in.
just like sleeping in boxers, and I don't feel like getting a pair of shorts out, so I just wear the boxers around the house. If I'm saying like, look, I get out of the shower, and then I'm like, oh, we're gonna go watch TV on the couch. I'm just gonna wear boxers.
I want everyone to picture this right now. Just picture Joe.
6
so
foot
you
four.
would wear this like sour strip shirt
Yeah, but with just boxers.
that comes up to the top of your waistband,
No, it's a little longer than that.
and then you're just so this is you on the couch, but just
Oh yeah, dude.
legs and
I'm
underwear.
confident as hell. I'm doing it right now. If you get the right angle right now, you're seeing it.
That is.
Because otherwise, now I have to take the shorts off when I get back in bed.
See, I'm the opposite. Bottoms.
I'd be too hot.
No top. But you got to put a top on when I'm like around the couch and stuff. But when I'm going to bed, I can go no top. I feel like you're a shirtless on the couch guy.
Shirtless on the couch, pair of shorts.
Pretty shirtless everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a shirt on if I'm in my house. Period.
Just as soon, it's like girls when they say they want to take their bra off when they get home. And
Yeah,
they're just
shirtless.
Shirtless. Just like, and I need a lot of mirrors.
You wear socks when you're home?
I wear my shoes inside.
Do you?
Yeah, I'll wear my shoes like around the house.
I am, dude. I get to the front door, shoes off, socks off. I will not.
I'm normally barefoot.
Yeah,
Like when I take
yeah.
dude for a walk in the morning, okay, obviously put my shoes on. And then and if I'm like, oh, I'm going to work at home for the next like 2 hours, I go to sit at my computer. I'm sitting at the computer with my shoes on. Is that weird?
That's very weird. I'm
It's like
barefoot.
you're ready to go.
No, I'll tell you
barefoot all
my
the
biggest
time.
pet peeve about shoes. What I love about these On Clouds, which I'm ordering some more actually, is the fact I hate lacing and unlacing shoes. It is the bane of my
I don't
existence.
have laces, dude.
I don't like no laces.
Well, even when I have laces, I just tuck them in. I don't tie them.
Like Jordans, I love Jordans, but I hate the fact because you can't just untie Jordans. You have to untie them and then like loosen like a whole layer of the laces. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
Nobody has time for that. That's why I like shoes that I can just slip on and off. I would never buy them.
I just do that.
Oh, Stan Smiths?
No, these are.
weird.
Oh.
Have you seen those?
tie it in there and then-
The Skechers have like these new things where they have like a really rigid like heel.
Oh, yeah, it folds in.
And their thing is that you can just step in the shoe. You don't have to lean down because they're saying that like this has enough reinforcement and like spring that like their whole thing is like they're called step-ins. Like so it'd be a shoe like this, but you can just go up and like stick your foot and
You're
just
not.
like,
That's for old people.
that's what. Yeah, they're
You're not that
cool.
old yet, dude. Those are intended because like you can't bend down, not because you're just lazy.
Do you think when you're older you're gonna wear like a diaper and a shirt when you go to bed? No pants?
I'll wear the diaper around the house.
Christian, what's coming up with Outfleet? I saw you coming out with these like
I'm literally thinking about right now.
Tell us.
We have this like our next Amplify. You know how the Amplify was like the big hit, and like took the company off. We have our new thing coming out next year, and we're just brainstorming on the name right now. So I'm like, I'm kind of relying on like everyone to come up with good names. I'm like, man, I need to start really thinking about
So
it.
this isn't an evolution of Amplify. This is a new thing.
It's a new.
Give me the
thing.
key components. I'll tell you a cool name right
What?
now.
Wait, what are your other like? What else have you done? Amplify.
Well, Amplify is it's almost like the other ones don't matter because
But what were they? Like, what was the names?
Tenacity, Surface, Alpha Lux. So Amplify is the only one that really like the Amplify with the Amplify the glutes. It made sense.
What
right?
does this new one do?
It's still the same Amplify, but we add like the whole feature is going to be all of the hamstring, right? It's like a compression that lifts. It pretty much lifts the butt up.
So you're saying
It's a scrunch, but it also from the bottom will lift up and like shape it. Yeah.
so would you say
And I was thinking lift the lift legging, but that's already a lot of brands already have a lift legging, but it is good for like SEO purposes and stuff. But
So you go on Google and type in synonym for lift.
yeah, like
You'll get,
literally like a
elevate.
built-in like enhancer
so would you say that girls' booties
will look
or
even
guys
better than
Amplify? Okay.
Podium.
I
Damn. Shelf.
How about
shelf legging?
how about
the
how about ass-tastic?
How
It's
about
a
we
different
ask
target
the
market.
comments to help?
Bootylicious.
Booty sweat.
I'm going to be looking at the comments.
I'm chugging some Al Pacino's ass water.
The shelf? That's not bad. Shelf legging?
No, shelf's
Shelf?
terrible. Podium
Shelf?
wasn't bad.
That's a terrible
Shelf
name.
is not great.
They want a shelf.
Absolutely, you'll sell 0 leggings.
What are you wearing? The shelf.
Lift, shelf,
Elevate.
elevate.
Amplify's good, dude.
Do you want it to be a
Amplify's-
name or do you want it to be like a word that doesn't exist?
No, it needs to be. I think it should be a word that does exist.
Because you're like Alpha Lux. That's like a
Yeah,
That's
but
made up.
Amplify's good. We're not
don't-
going to top that.
Bro, why don't you just call it like Amplify
Amplify Plus.
Yeah.
Amplify
Do what
Premium?
fucking Apple does. Pro,
I think 'cause
Ultra,
we've
Max,
already done
just
so
throw a
many.
name on the end of it.
We like started off the Amplify. We already done so many variations of it over the last 4 years. So I think we need a new name.
Just do Amplify Ultra.
Amprofly. No, that's no.
Amplify Ultra.
Speaking of, did you see
not bad.
Sonos just launched a new soundbar. It's the Arc Ultra. It's way better than ours.
What's better about it? I need to get it.
It has like subs built in,
Ultra
8 more
lift.
speakers. It's supposed to be like 30% better volume. It's supposed to be like, I'm getting it from a movie room. It's really nice.
came out?
Ultra
Yeah.
Lift.
I think you can pre-order. It comes out like
Christian still.
Yeah, no, it's we're getting nerdy here, but Sonos bought this company for like $100 million like 8 years ago. They had this crazy technology, and this is the first speaker they've used that technology in. It's supposed to be really good.
Sonos Arc Ultra.
And they came out with
$1,000.
Yeah, and they came out with Arc's good too.
Arc.
They came out with the Sub 2. It has a Sub 4. Apparently, those two together are like game changing.
The sub is like $800.
Yeah, there's a new Sub now.
Oh, damn it.
Now it's matte.
Oh, I need this, bro.
Yeah, it's nice.
You know what pisses me off about Sonos? The stupidest thing in the world. And
I love Sonos.
And I love Sonos.
I have
I
Sonos
love 'em.
everywhere. Yeah.
The fact that you cannot.
What?
Wait, no. This one's. It says Bluetooth.
Yeah, no, they added Bluetooth to all the speakers. You just hold the
Oh!
button and Bluetooth it. Yeah.
So now you can use it if you don't have Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. It only took them 10 years.
That's all of them. The little Air 100s I have do the same thing. The little solo ones.
I've always been like, oh, Sonos. If my Wi-Fi's down, you just can't listen to
Not
music.
anymore, dude. They fixed that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you do that new soundbar with the 300s behind you. It's like full 9 point something Atmos. It's supposed to be really good. I'll order it. You can come listen to it at my house.
Pump.
No.
Shelf pump.
You-
I like Arc. I like Amplify
can't- you
Ultra.
can't have-
Just add a name on the Ultra's great. Everyone does it, dude. No one got mad at Apple when
Amplify
they call it
Ultra?
the fucking M4 Ultra.
What about Grace? No.
Grace.
I don't know. Look,
It
Grace.
could be good to keep it. It's just like we've already. Yeah. Part of me
Amplify
wants to.
Plus.
I like Ultra better than Plus.
Amplify Ultra.
Ultra's good.
Ultra's like cool.
And you can do it like a script font, like Ultra, like a signature
Amplify
kind of thing.
Ultra.
Or Amplify Signature.
You like
Amplify Platinum.
Yeah. I was just adding a name on the end
Ultra
of-
better than Lift?
Lift sucks, Christian. Get rid of it.
I like
I'm not
Amplify-
being mean. That
Amplify
sucks.
Ultra.
Don't
No,
call
Lift.
it.
Yeah,
No.
we get it.
Okay.
No, Amplify. I think because here's what you could do: you could rebrand it as Amplify, and then have that Ultra like signature on it, and all your branding is like it's Amplify, but it's above. You know,
Yeah.
You
I already
have
have.
that
I already
gold
have the
standard with
marketing.
it.
You start the ad out with like the original launch of like the Amplify, and like within 5 seconds, it's like we took everything you loved, reformulated it.
Ultra. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go from black and
Yeah.
white and like turn it color right when
You
it goes
gotta
to
have
the Ultra.
But I need something that kind of the Ultra could like, I don't know.
I have it. You have the side by side, a booty.
Yeah, no, it literally.
And then you have the new booty.
Bro, if you put an Amplify legging and then you put this new one, the butt looks way better than the new one. It's wild.
That's why it's Ultra.
That's why it's Ultra.
I like Ultra. If it's done right, I like Ultra.
I think Ultra is really nice.
Now look at us, dude. Business
Comment down
minds over
below.
here.
I know. Listen, I don't want to keep this pod too long. We all got a lot of stuff to do, but I do. You know, we always have to do a little bit of politics. Okay.
Something big happens today.
What happens today?
I'm not even going to say her first name because people get mad. Harris.
Kamala.
Kamala is having an interview on Fox tonight with Brett
Really?
Baer. Yeah.
Who's that?
Brett Baer's pretty chill. He's not like super
for her.
fucking crazy.
That's good.
Yeah, sitting down for 30 minutes straight, live, no edits. They're airing it
30 minutes
after.
straight.
I know, but that's a big deal for,
I'm
everything
shocked.
she's
That's
done.
shocking.
I know. Yeah, no. It,
Do you
it
think
airs
they'll
at
go on Joe Rogan?
6 o'clock. They've both apparently been saying they might go on Joe Rogan.
I don't think Joe wants to.
No, I
He
think
said he
does.
doesn't want to.
Oh, did you say that?
I mean, it'd be interesting if he did both.
I think he'll do Trump. I think Trump will do
I hope
it.
they. Well, I want both of them to do it. If
Oh, they won't do it together.
No, but no.
Back to
obviously
back.
not.
Yeah, I think they would do. I think they do back to back.
But I'd be more curious to see the podcast after to be like, Joe, what'd you think?
Yeah,
You know?
but she's doing. I mean, the interview with Fox. That's crazy.
That's wild.
They said there hasn't been a Democratic candidate on a Fox interview in 9 years or something. Because I guess Biden had 8 years.
That's pretty risky,
no one's
bro.
been on Fox. I know. Yeah, because Fox is not going to let her like skirt around. Because she did Charlemagne. That was yesterday, I think, or it aired yesterday. He did a podcast or something. And I guess,
Charlemagne the God.
yeah, and I guess like the whole time it was just very easy questions, and like she dodged questions and he didn't follow up on. Fox is going to push her. Like they're not going to let her just fucking go around in a circle. They're going to push her.
I want to watch that.
Yeah, I think it airs at 6 tonight.
I've learned that like as we get closer to the election, it's essentially like the Avengers Civil War movie,
Bro,
where, like,
literally.
everyone's
I'm
like
tired of-
choosing
I don't want to talk
sides.
about
Yeah.
it, man, 'cause it's like, fuck.
And I'm starting to because it's starting to see more like Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad came out.
Yeah.
He's for Kamala, and so it's like you're starting to be like almost it's like, oh, they've chosen their side. Even in my neighborhood, I've started to see now little signs pop up. And in my thought, if you have two houses if you put a sign out, that means you're pretty vocal about like your opinion, right? What do you do if you put a Trump sign out and then your neighbor who you've liked puts a Kamala sign out? Like, do you think there's like animosity, or they can be like, hey, we just like different things? Or you go back to what I said, where if you think the best way for the future of this country is this person, then you should actually be upset that someone else would want a negative outcome.
Yeah, it's a touchy.
I think most people can coexist. Most people are okay.
I would
think
think
it's just
so.
on social media we're seeing the extremes of the right and the left, and that's why you think that like, oh, they're going to kill
I don't
each
know,
other.
bro. Like I think like I'm gonna use my dad for an example.
Yeah.
Like if my dad's neighbor, he didn't talk to his neighbors, but if he did,
He already
if
doesn't
did-
like them,
If he
but-
did talk to his neighbors, I can totally see him like not wanting to like no fuck.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
See, I don't think we have
like,
family friends that are
I think
Democrats.
the
and,
older
like,
generation is a little different,
yeah.
but like I don't know. Some people get into it, bro. I mean,
I'm sure we have friends that are Democrats that like I don't.
yeah, I have a lot.
Yeah. So then I'm like,
It's not just yeah. I have other friends that are very Democrat.
I guess I'm saying like I think we see on social media and it looks so bad and you're like, oh my god, they're going to kill each other if they live next to. But like in reality, I think most people are pretty chill about it. It's just on social media, same way. I mean, the average 16-year-old's not driving a fucking Lamborghini making $1 million a month, but on Instagram, all 16-year-olds are making $1 million a month.
Here's
driving
the question.
Lamborghinis. Like
It's the day after the election. Someone has won.
nukes have shot off.
Both
We're going to
people
Ukraine.
who live next to each other who had signs they both happen to walk out at the same time to be like, okay, let me remove my sign. The person who won is on the left. Do you think when they look over and they go, ha? Or do you think they make a comment, be like, told ya?
Oh yeah.
There will be a lot of.
I think there's gonna be a lot more fights.
There's gonna be a lot of protests on this one. Yeah.
God, it's gonna be wild.
It's so split, dude.
Okay, let me non-biased.
Yeah.
What do you think would have the most negative America reaction of who won? Like if Kamala wins or Trump wins, who do you think will have the most like outrage about it? I would think if Trump.
It depends how it happens. Look, I'm not saying the elections are like rigged and shit, but if there's any appearance of that, it makes it way worse. So like, was the Biden win real or not? Like people are going to debate that to the end of time. But the fact that there was a spike, whether it was real or not,
that's going to piss so many people off.
No, but there really was a spike. Like no matter what you do, if you look at the votes,
I don't know this.
Basically, as they were tallying votes, there was like a 10-minute period of time that Biden shot up over Trump and then kept going at a normal. And they said that's when like the mail-in votes were counted, so that's why it happened that way. But it's like any perception of cheating, everybody freaks the fuck out. So I think regardless, as long as it goes well and there's no like, oh, there's a video of this guy shoving ballots in a box at 2 a.m. Like as long as that shit isn't happening,
the only way to do
I think
that
everyone
is
can kind
making
of,
everyone do an in-person paper ballot.
Yeah, but I think that was the problem last time. Was like there were so many videos of like weird shit going on, and maybe they were totally legit, but they were showing things that we didn't think were right, and then that causes like.
Why don't they have the voting thing? You come up and there's a picture of Kamala and a picture of Trump, and you have to put your hand on one, and it scans your hand and be like, yep, you voted. This is your vote.
Yeah. There you go.
And now you can no longer vote again.
Show it has your ID.
Because everything's
you're
ADA, same reason your website has to be fucking compliant for blind. It's like the ADA stuff. So then it's like, oh, you don't want to do at-home voting. Well, you're discriminating against people that can't go, and then you turn, So they have to allow. And the problem is one bad person will use some other person's social security number or a dead person's ID, and that gets publicized. And then, maybe it happens 10 fucking times, but if it's one time, it's enough for everybody to be like, oh, it's happening. It's all fake. It's not right. So I think if the side that loses just says, hey, congrats, we're out, everything will be fine.
Hold on. Christian either has a thought about this or he has a new name for his leggings.
Arc or Ultra.
I like Arc too.
Amplify Arc?
But then people watch this, just gonna be like, you stole Sonos's. Like that's literally from
I can edit it out, dude. Don't worry.
Arc or Ultra.
I think on the politics, as long as the side that loses doesn't say, as long as Trump doesn't lose and then go like, they cheated, oh my God, meet here for a rally. Like as long as that doesn't happen, it'll be okay. But the minute that he's like, they cheated, I actually won, now half the country is like, they cheated, let's go get them.
Who do you think's going to win? Not who do you want to win. Who do you think's going to win?
It's so close. I think Trump.
You think Trump will win?
It's her voice, dude. It's her voice. It literally, the reason she's going to lose is her fucking voice. Every time she could have the best policies in the world. The minute she starts talking, absolutely not.
I don't know. I can't. Would be
dude, imagine every day hearing that shit on the news. No, I'm good.
Guess what? I haven't heard any of the president's voice,
dude,
throughout the entire.
I'm telling you, her voice is so bad it might actually lose her the presidency. Like, it's so like hard to listen to.
I said the same thing about you though.
No, it's just like awkward laughs and stuff. It's just the way that she comes off that I just feel like no average American like watches the way she talks and is like, I relate to her. It's just very weird. It's very forced.
Amplify Lux.
There you go. I do like Lux.
I've done that already.
But you have Alpha Lux. Yeah, you can't do that. But I do like the word Lux.
Arc.
Yeah, but is it the same Amplify fabric?
Yeah, so Arc or Ultra.
That's if it's the same fabric, I say Ultra.
Yeah,
you're just making it better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you can charge more for it because now it's Ultra.
Like Amplify Apple's charging more for the Ultra. Premium, Platinum, Diamond.
Yeah. Fast forward
certified.
to 2050. We're on like our 8th version.
Oh my God. Hey, Christian, actually I have a question for you. Did you borrow my idea of having 3 different topics as the video title?
Hell no. That was my new channel idea.
I've been doing it for a bit. Your title, which you've changed, used to say Las Vegas shenanigans, conspiracy theories, and new couples hobby. I've been doing 3 things I've been testing that for a while.
Since I started my new channel, I've been doing it.
It's okay if you did. I just want credit.
When did you start doing it?
A while ago.
Like over 14, 15 months ago?
Probably. Maybe.
Because I started right when I got the new channel. So that was like August 2023,
What if I stole it from you?
maybe.
We can share
Bro,
it.
my views are like pretty good for my subs.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm getting like between
You're not uploading very often.
once a week. Between
you?
between 30 to 60K views with like 70,000 subs.
Yeah. I mean, I think my YouTube's kind of like leveling. It's like doing pretty,
Yeah,
like,
it's pretty good.
pretty like consistent.
What is that now? 50?
I'd say in my world, I keep lowering the bar, but I'd say like a poor performing video will do in the low 40s. On average, I'm in the 50s. If they're doing well, I'll have some that'll break even close to 70 or hit 70. So it's like
good.
45 to 65 is kind of the range.
Yeah, I'm like 30 to 60 right now.
But
I
I'm
really
also,
want to make a new video, but I'm terrified that it's just going to get like 5 views and I'm just going to have to delete my account.
Here's what I'm thinking though, bro. It's like, so when I watch like David's vlogs, right?
Yeah.
And he's like in the gym talking about whatever, or he's at the house filming. Like when I film like at my house again, like I'm just like, oh, I filmed here in the last video. I need to like film somewhere else. But like when you watch someone else's video, I don't think that about, I'm just like, yeah, that's where they live. Like, yeah, they did the same locations. I think you just overthink like yourself. I've also stopped, like I really like doing creative things and flying the drone, doing all this stuff. But I've recently been more like, it makes me feel kind of lazy, but I'm more just like, I'm just going to be more casual with the videos. Like I'm just filming.
I think I edited my last video in like 14 minutes
Yeah.
instead of like 4 hours.
Yeah. Cause it's just like clip.
But it used to film so much and then have to trim down and like worry about like cutting the ums and shit. No, I just like,
Nah, you got, because if anything, it's, this isn't like with data points, but it's like, I think it's like almost relatable. That's why I like have my clips like all long. Like it's relatable for you to like mess up what you said, think like, it's almost like, oh, he's a real boy just like me. Alpha Lux Premium. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Hey, Max, fun last little tidbit here because
Okay.
you are an undecided voter for the most part. Who's going to win? Just pick a name. You've done this like 3 times, so I'm just curious to see. The election's in 3 weeks. We're close, dude. You're going to have 3 more times to guess, and then you're going to get it right or wrong.
I almost
Just pick a name.
he's not going to pick a name.
I think that Kamal's going to win.
Okay, done. On this podcast, you said her. Now we're going to ask again next week. You have 2 weeks to figure it out, and then
But I think it won't be because
She's
won.
good. It's because they don't like Trump.
it's going back
Yeah.
and forth right now, dude. I said Kamala last time you asked me. Now I'm thinking Trump's actually doing better in the polls now than he was a
do
week
you
ago.
think
Every week it's going back and forth.
Do you think the impact of like, okay, like the popularity of Elon, like, do you think like him endorsing Trump like has a significant poof, or
No.
were
Right
people
now-
already like decided?
right now the biggest thing that's like changing shit is stuff that they can't control. Like it's the Israel-Iran thing is fucking up her odds right now, and then also the hurricanes. Like those hurricanes they had no control in that, maybe. But like that's hurting. Like that hurricane is really helping Trump right now because he looked really good in that situation and they looked really bad.
I think people have been decided.
So
since,
you're saying people would be like,
People have
all
been
for
decided
Kamala,
since it was still Biden
and then
and Trump.
see that thing that happened with Trump and go, you know what?
I think
Never
undecided voters saw how bad the hurricanes were handled and are now maybe leaning the other way.
You think people are changing their decision?
Yeah, but we're not talking about people like us. We're talking about like literally undecided voters in Pennsylvania and Wisconsin and Michigan. We're talking about like a 0.1% of the population that is actually on the fence going back and forth. That's who's going to decide this whole fucking thing.
I guess we will find out
In 3 weeks.
in 3 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 99 in the books. I'm going to do 100 with my beautiful new bride. We're going to sit down and we're going to recap the wedding, talk about life, real excited stuff. Do we keep the podcast going after 100? Do we retire it at 100? Keep it going?
pull a C-bum.
If you're going to keep it going, you got to go to 200. You can't retire at like 120.
That's true.
You got to commit to another 100 if you're going to do it.
100 is a lot of episodes. Damn. And now most of them have been with you guys.
Yeah. I like them. Gives you something to do once a week.
Let's do it. Maybe we'll keep going. Maybe not. Depends. If this video gets 50,000 likes.
Yeah, right.
Alpha Premium. No. All right. That is going to wrap up this episode. I will see you guys on the other side. Yeah. If say congrats, Max, because I'm married this is some Inception shit. I'm married, but I'm not married, but I will be married when you guys see me, but you'll be seeing unmarried Max, but I'll be married. That's crazy. Christopher Nolan can't even make a movie about that. New episodes every Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern time, unless you don't get one. If you're on YouTube, give us a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you're on any sort of podcast streaming service, give 5-star review. Don't know what it does, but it helps. Eat more sour strips. Thanks for tuning in. Ever forward. Woof!